Hey, Rockdale County, Conyers, how's everybody doing today? It's hard to believe it's been a year since the last event, but I'm still excited, I'm still smiling, I'm still talking about freedom, still talking about the same things that I mentioned last year. Respect for individual rights, limited constitutional government. We know what the problem is. We know who caused the problem. It's been a bipartisan effort that has led us to the cliff, to the edge of the abyss. But one thing about elections is, hopefully, if you have candidates out there that believe in freedom, that are able to get in the ballot, that believe in individual rights, believe in our liberties, at least in elections, we do have opportunities to turn the ship around. And that's what you have today with my candidacy. You have an opportunity to vote your conscience, to vote what you believe in, to stand up and say that I want to make a difference. I got in this race because I was not willing to wait on someone else to take on the other parties and the other attitudes, the statist attitudes that have been ruining this country and this state. I was not willing to wait and give the responsibility to somebody else for giving the voters of Georgia a choice. Now, I'm an everyday guy. I'm a father of 4. I'm a homeschool parent. I'm a Christian. And I know that we together can make a difference. And I'm not discouraged. You would think that you're having a rally, you would have the whole county here, but the ones that are here, you get it. And you're the important ones. And what you need to do is spread the word. And we know how to turn things around here. It doesn't matter whether it's the economy, whether it's education, transportation, anything that you can name that government has its hands on and has ruined, how to turn things around. Liberty and freedom. I believe in all the Bill of Rights. I don't believe in picking and choosing. It's only the First Amendment, only the Second Amendment. All 10 amendments to the Constitution, the Bill of Rights, all of them are important. Because even I realize that just the Constitution on its own is not going to get it done. The Anti-Federalists knew that. That's why they were questionable about giving so much power to a centralized government. That's why they wanted to have and made sure the Bill of Rights would be included after the Constitution was ratified. Because they knew and could see what kind of road that we could go down when you centralize too much power. And it's hard to believe that some who like the Constitution would have been glad not to have the Bill of Rights. Wouldn't that have been a disaster if things are bad now? But getting back to constitutional limited government is the direction we need to go in. That's the direction I want to take this state. Now, what can I do? The other parties, they have all the seats in the state assembly. Well, as governor, I can do a lot. When you talk about the 10th Amendment, I'm not sure how many times have you heard my opponents mention the 10th Amendment?
None.
Exactly. How many times have you heard them mention the 9th Amendment? Because we don't want to just get rid of Washington, D.C. and their influence on our state. We also want to get rid of so much influence in Atlanta. We need to have more local control and local government. But we still have to respect the rights of individuals. It's not a democracy. It's not about majority rule and what the majority want. It's about being guided by principles that you stand for and stand up for. So as governor, what can I do? First of all, on the federal level, it's called the 10th Amendment. Limit federal government to its designated powers and authority. It's simple. You know, I'd love to work with congressmen such as Chuck Donovan over here, and my question for Chuck would just be this. Anything that affects Georgia, is it constitutional? And show me where. We the people have the power. Okay, so we can check the federal government with the 10th Amendment, and we can check the state government with a thing called VETO, veto. So if anything comes to the Gold Dome that's going to attempt to usurp your individual rights, it'll be easy to strike it down with a stroke of a pen, and that's what John Monds will do. What we get, and you may have people come up to you and say, well, voting third party or voting for the other guy is a wasted vote. Well, let's address that. First of all, I would ask them what they believe in, because if they believe in liberty and freedom and individual rights, voting for the two major parties, now that's a wasted vote. But if you believe in freedom, if you believe in getting back to the founding principles, voting for me is a vote you can feel good about. Doesn't have to be the lesser of two evils. I mean, don't you hate that? With these onerous ballot access laws, going to the voting booth, and what, you don't even have a choice? In most races, that's just one person on the ballot. Having me win the governorship is going to open up more freedom-loving patriots to be able to get on the ballot, run for office, get elected, and protect your rights. That's something you should be excited about. You know, that's what keeps me on the campaign trail. Yes, I don't have, a whole lot of money, but to me it doesn't matter. I know where my heart is. And I'll come out here, I'll go wherever I can to talk about what's really important. So I'm excited, I'm still smiling, and I've even heard that we've got the other parties a little bit worried. And who are they worried about? They're worried about me? More so they're worried about you. They're putting labels on all of you. They think you're the problem. And it's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So he plans to be. Well, yeah, we are a big problem. We're a big problem for people who love the state, who love government being in your lives. Yes, we are a big problem. So I'd like to meet as many of you one-on-one. I'm not going to just stand up here. Hopefully you've been to the website, votemonds.com. If you haven't, please visit it. You can check out where I stand on the issues. I want to talk to you one-on-one. I love your support. I want your votes. And I want you to spread the word to your family and friends, because we are making a difference. You are making a difference. And we can take this state back. We can take this country back. And I need your help to do it. Thank you.